It begins in fire, not a forge, but the very heart of the planet. A pressure so immense it forbids crystals to form, creating a perfect, seamless solid. Volcanic glass, obsidian. When it breaks, it doesn't crack or split. It fractures along curves of pure energy, creating an edge just one molecule thick, 500 times sharper than a surgeon's steel scalpel. Early man did not see silica and oxygen. He saw a gift from the fire gods, a tool that required no grinding, no furnace. It was born perfect, born sharpest. Its first job was not for war, but for craft. To smooth the shaft of an arrow, to scrape the burrs from cured leather. A delicate touch for a savage world. It could perform tasks no other stone could. Its edge was so fine it could slice between cells without crushing them. The first scalpel was not made of metal, but of glass. In civilizations from Mesoamerica to the Near East, this black glass was treasure. More valuable than gold, it was the signature of power, precision, and artistry. The sun catches its surface, revealing the conchoidal fractures, the unique, shell-like ripples that tell the story of its violent birth. A pile of discarded flakes on a cave floor, the trial and error of 1,000 generations, learning to master the fracture. Each piece is unique, a fingerprint of the stone, of the force that shaped it. No two are ever alike. As millennia pass, it weathers, but its edge endures. A testament to a design so fundamental, it cannot be improved, only rediscovered. Then the age of iron and steam. The black glass was forgotten by the masses, dismissed as a relic of a primitive past. But not by everyone. In the quiet workshops of clockmakers and jewelers, the secret of the glass edge was kept alive. This is a rare 1890s artisan's model, found in the estate of a Swiss horologist. The handle, aged mahogany. The ferrule, solid brass. Steel tools leave behind magnetic residue. Iron leaves rust. For scraping imperfections from soft gold and brass without contamination, only the inert, chemically pure edge of obsidian would suffice. The tool is a time capsule. Spider webs cling to the brass ferrule, a testament to decades of disuse. Generations of craftsmen held this tool, their focus, their skill, absorbed into the grain of the wood. The blade itself tells no tales. Its surface reflects the world but holds no memory. It is eternally new, eternally sharp. While steam hammers pounded steel into submission, this tool worked in silence, a forgotten art of finesse. It sat on workbenches next to blueprints for machines that would change the world, itself a relic from a world that had vanished. But now, it is found again, and its journey is far from over. The restoration begins. First, the handle. Decades of grime are gently lifted away, revealing the deep, rich grain of the mahogany. The brass ferrule, tarnished by time, is brought back to life. A satisfying polish reveals the warm glow it once held. Each component is treated with reverence, a piece of history, being prepared for the future. The blade itself needs no sharpening, but it does need cleaning. A chemical bath dissolves a century of microscopic residue. Under a jeweler's loupe, the edge is inspected. It is flawless, as perfect today as the moment it was fractured. Reassembly. The handle, warm and rich. The brass, gleaming. The blade, a shard of pure darkness. It looks like it belongs in a museum. A perfect specimen of a lost art. But its story doesn't end here, because the same properties that made it essential to a Victorian watchmaker make it indispensable to the modern age. Welcome to the clean room. Here, in the manufacturing of fiber optics and medical implants, a single microscopic shard of steel can cause catastrophic failure. The mahogany is gone, replaced by aerospace aluminum. The blade is no longer found, but grown. Lab-grown obsidian, perfectly uniform. The principle remains the same. A non-magnetic, non-reactive, terrifyingly precise cutting edge. We see it here, finishing a prototype for a plastic heart valve, where smoothness is the difference between life and death. The silence of the cut is its signature. No vibration, no residue, just the whisper of a perfect separation. From a primitive scraper to a high-tech deburrer. The form has changed, but the function, the core truth of the material has not. It is the gold standard for finishing, a bridge between the Stone Age and the Silicon era. A simple shard of volcanic glass passed from the hand of early man to the hand of a Victorian artisan, to the robotic arm of a sterile laboratory. But evolution does not stop here. The feed goes live. Year 2050. Manufacturing is no longer planet-bound. We are in orbit. Here, in the cauldron of zero-gravity crystal growth, the Obsidian Deburring Blade is reborn. Code name, 0-point scraper. It is no longer chipped, fractured, or grown. It is printed, atom by atom. A unified field of matter, harder than diamond. The handle is no longer wood or metal. It is a haptic feedback neural interface. The operator doesn't just hold the tool. They become the tool. Its purpose, to deburr the edges of quantum processor chips. A realm where a single displaced atom is a catastrophic failure. The operator feels the surface at a molecular level. They can sense the van der Waals forces between atoms. The edge is their sense of touch, amplified a billionfold. This isn't scraping. This is quantum surgery. Slicing not matter, but the very bonds between molecules. The raw, fractured stone from the dawn of time has become the key to unlocking the stars. The blueprints are no longer on paper. They are atomic algorithms, coded into the fabric of the tool itself. This is the final evolution, the apotheosis of the edge. The black glass is now a conduit, a neural bridge between human intuition and atomic precision. The handle pulses with biodata. The blade glows with contained energy. It is alive. It slices through a carbon nanotube structure as if it were empty space. There is no resistance, only perfection. The work is done. The blade retracts, not with a click, but with the hiss of displaced energy. It floats in zero gravity, spinning slowly. A monolith in miniature, an icon of human ingenuity. From fire to fracture, from artisan to atom, from the caves of Earth to the workshops of the cosmos. The sharpest edge in history was never forged in a factory. It was waiting in the heart of a volcano, a promise of the future written in stone.